Hello, and welcome to Animal Crossing Hard Mode. This challenge was created by NintenTalk, and I will be linking his video in the description. Basically, the idea of this challenge is to throttle your ability to make any bells by limiting which vendors you're allowed to sell which items. For instance, the fish can only be sold to CJ, and the bugs can only be sold to Flick, and fossils cannot be sold at all, which is a bummer because those were my big money makers. There are a few other rules. Of course, you have to do your daily checklist. Each day you must complete the 2 times Smoke Miles tasks, do the daily stretching, water all your crops. If somebody like Gulliver or Label is on your island, you have to do their quest for the day. You have to buy at least one item from both the Nook Mart and the Able Sisters. And finally, you have to get your fortune told by Katrina. There are a few other miscellaneous rules, like you can only wear a shirt that you've designed yourself, and you need to get the photo of one of your starting villagers before they're allowed to move out. Oh right, the villagers. Whenever you see one with a thought bubble over their head, you must speak to them. And if they want to move out, you cannot stop them. The only exception is if they're like the starter that you haven't gotten the photograph of. Then you're allowed to stop them, but other than that, if they want to leave your island, you have to let them. Which is going to be the hardest part of this challenge for me. I get really attached to my villagers in these games. But these rules are simply not enough for me. I want perfection. Over the course of this playthrough, I will have a 5-star island. I will complete the museum. I will be crossbreeding every type of flower. I will craft every item. I will have every type of gyroid. I am going to 100% this game. Alright, it is done. I deleted the island. I killed Cranston with my own 2 hands, and I will never again know peace. So let's start a new file. I haven't seen this part of the game in a long time, so... Yes, it's not, but we'll pretend. Okay. Yep. And we can use my real human birthday. Okay, and I'll go with the boy. Haircut. And I am paler than the driven snow. I want the little eyelashes. And I'm a circle nose kind of gal. And perfect. Oh boy. Why does it feel so threatening when they ask me where I live? Alrighty. I kinda want it close to the airport, but not like this close, you know. I think maybe this one. Yeah, I like this one. So, the last file I had, it was really lucky. Oh, what's this? Does this matter? I don't think it does. Or maybe it, like, is a stealth way of choosing my airport color or something. I'd probably bring food so I could eat. Anyway, the last time I started a new file, I got really lucky. I got my favorite airport color, I got my favorite fruit, I got my favorite flower as the native flower, and we'll just see. We'll just see how it goes for me. Okay, moment of truth. What kind of fruits do I got? Oranges? I can live with oranges. What is my airport color? Please be blue. It's blue! Okay. Okay. I'm so happy. Okay, yeah, I don't even care, you guys. Who are you? Oh, you're cute. Maybe let me see you from the front. You're okay, and I like Speed Racer over here, that's fun. What's your deal? Okay, Mr. Let's Jog. Let's actually jog. Okay, so part of the challenge is I have to let them pick where they're leaving their houses. So... Okay. I don't have enough phone yet. That's fine. So in my last file I had like a nice little corner on the beach, but I think I'm going to go elsewhere, especially since Rocket has apparently decided to put her house, his house, their house by the beach. And maybe I want it to be kind of close to everything, but not like super close. Maybe... Oh, Sprocket's over here. So... maybe kind of back here-ish? I kind of like here, or maybe a little further, maybe a little over here. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Sorry, tree, you had to die. Oh, is that tulips or roses as my flower? Oh, they're roses. Oh boy, that is convenient for me. I have returned. Oh, okay, right. I gotta go tell them it's okay to put their houses where they're standing. Sprocket was over here-ish. Oh, you're gonna take out one of the orange trees? That's fine. Oh, you're Sparrow, sorry. So of the two of these guys, I definitely want Sparrow's picture rather than Rocket's. So I'll focus on him for now with gifts and the like. I don't actually know how to get pictures. I have never once successfully gotten a picture from one of my villagers, so... Oh, you say room? That's so cute! Okay, I'm coming around on Rocket. Yeah, that's actually a really nice spot for a house. I wonder if I'm allowed to move the houses after the fact, though, or if this is just... Because I like to corral everybody into residential areas and have, like, a business area. But, you know, if I can't do that, I'll make something work. Oh boy! Okay, I'm allowed to pick things up now. So, since you've given me free reign to pick things up, I will be weeding the island, because I cannot live this way, and if you want the branches sooner, you can get them your own damn self, Thomas. Weeding is so relaxing. It's almost worth letting my island go into complete disarray just so that I can clean it back up. So I'm only allowed to harvest 9 trees a day, I think was the rule. Or I'm only allowed to harvest 3 and 4, 9 fruits. I don't know which it is, actually. I'll have to go check that. 9 trees and, well, 9 fruit trees and 4 coconut trees, I think is the rule. If I'm wrong on that, somebody can correct me in the comments. I was supposed to be picking up sticks. I have no idea how many sticks I have, and I'm not gonna bother to look into my pockets until I'm done weeding, because I want to see how many weeds I've got. I can't wait to be able to catch some fish and some bugs. Where are... I just thought of a small problem. The snow person, if I get the snow person thing and the snowballs have spawned somewhere on my island that I can't reach because I don't have my vaulting pole or bridges, what am I gonna do? Well, I guess it wouldn't give me an actively impossible task, right? Like, Tom Nook wouldn't do that to me. Now, you can only sell weeds to leaf, but I tend to hoard them just in case, because you need them for crafting. But then I don't ever end up crafting, and I really want to do that more. So, hence why I've decided that I'm going to craft one of every item. Okay, I think that's it. I think I have completed my task. Oh no, there's some weeds. I missed some. Okay. There they are, just out of my reach. Okay, now this time for sure, I have completed my task. Yeah, I'd say I've got 10 sticks. Definitely, that is the only thing I did. Alrighty, time to shake some trees for oranges. Does this count towards my, number? I'm going to say no, since I can't sell these. I'm going to make the executive decision here. Okay, moment of truth. Time to go to the name generator, because I'm supposed to use a name generator to decide my island. So, okay, this one has options at the bottom, like what kind of names I want, so I'm just going to click off all of the garbage ones that I don't want, and I maybe not this one. Maybe not Blood Island. Okay. Black Jade is a little more reasonable. Back when the game was first coming out, my friend was having a real hard time deciding what to name her island, and she went to a name generator. And one of the names it suggested was Dead Son, like S-O-N, and I cannot stop thinking about it. I've been thinking about it 3 years now. It's a good name for an island. Shockingly, she didn't go with it. Okay. I don't know, I kind of like Awesome Beach. Oh, everyone liked it! Shocking! Oh cool, I've been giving a job. Oh, tambourine, that's so cute. Mr. Nook. Oh boy, a bed. Where did I put my house? Okay, it's okay, I remembered. It's over this way, somewhere. There I am. Hello, house. Well, tent, but you'll be a house someday. When you grow up big and strong, you'll be a real house. Okay, now then. Obviously, I want my bed in the corner. I messed up. It's okay, I can fix it. And I'll put the radio here. Actually, no, I won't. I'll put the lamp here and the radio next to it. Oh, yeah, I'm standing too close. I'll figure it out. I don't decorate in this game very often. That's another thing that I'm gonna want to try to do more often. Is decorate. I might make it like a monthly redecorate a room sort of thing. Okay, and alright, so let's do our first real day and not the tutorial day. Because this is my first day on the island, there's like not a lot of things on the checklist that I can actually do. There's no Able Sisters, so I'm not buying anything from them. There's no Katrina, so I can't do any fortunes. Don't have stretching either. That wasn't the pocket. Okay, so I don't have... So I don't have the plus thingy yet. Okay, so my first priority is getting the Nook Miles Plus feature unlocked so I can do the 2x objectives from my to-do list. Actually, I lied. My first priority is to make myself a new shirt. One of the big rules of this challenge is that you can only wear a shirt or dress that you've made yourself in the custom designs menu, and I, didn't feel like putting that much effort into this one. My Wario-ass pride flag. There we go. As much as my main priority is earning enough Nook Miles to pay off my tent, my actual main priority is finding creatures. Once I gave 5 of the fish and bugs I found to Tom Nook, I was able to set up a tent for Blathers. But there is a small problem. Once you give Tom Nook 5 creatures, you can't give him any more until Blathers arrives. So, I had to go and start a little donation mountain next to the museum. I've also started Fish and Bug Mountains, where I'm going to be keeping my fish and bugs until CJ and Flick come by my island. It's not pretty, and I'm definitely going to have to work out a better system later, but right now, I don't have any other options. Money is also an issue for me, especially in the early game. Unless a balloon happens to drop some bells for me, or I remember that money rocks exist, I can only sell crafting materials and DIY projects to Timmy to make my bells. I took to making a bunch of leaf umbrellas and then later hay beds out of those weeds that I collected in order to make myself a tidy little sum. I did some laps around the island harvesting wood and getting stung by bees, until eventually I paid off the Tanuki. Only to immediately put myself back in his debt. But luckily, that is exactly what I needed to do in order to get myself the Plus program, and thus my 5 official chores for the day. They didn't seem so bad at first, catching bugs, fish, snowflakes. That was what I was doing all day anyway, and I still needed to make my purchase from the Nook shop, so we're good. It was the seashells that were the real problem. Because I can't get to the parts of the island that were cut off by the rivers, I could not gather all of the seashells that had spawned. All I could do was little laps around the third of the island that I had access to, catching fish and hoping that the seashells would respawn. It took hours. Eventually, I got the bright idea to head over to a mystery island. I'm allowed to visit one of those a day. Surely, I thought, they would have seashells there. But, so that was a bust. While I was doing my laps, a dung beetle had spawned and I was able to catch it. Unfortunately, it rolled the snowball way too big. I tried to fix it, but I've never really been good at making snowmen. I do not anticipate making a perfect snow boy before the seasons change. Sorry about that. After many hours, I finally collected the final seashell and crossed off the 2 to-do list items that I'm able to do at this point in the game. Good for me. But I was not done. During my adventures, I was able to buy myself the tool ring, but there were 2 other things that I still needed, and having wasted my miles on a Nook Miles ticket that I can't use, I needed to grind my way back up to having enough miles to buy them. The first was the Pro upgrade to my custom designs. As funny as wearing a tank top during the dead of winter is, I'd really like a little more variety in my wardrobe. The other thing was a wetsuit. I want to be able to start getting sea creatures and hopefully get some scallops for Pascal as soon as possible, so back to laps it was. Catching fish for Fish Fountain, bugs for the Bug Mountain, which really is just a little pile of common butterflies and damselflies. I've only seen one other type of bug on this island so far, and that was the paper kite butterfly, but it spawned on the other side of the river, out of my reach, and would not fly over to me. So, tragic. Somehow, I was able to scrape together enough miles to get both the upgrade and the wetsuit, although I forgot that the wetsuit would be coming in the mail, so that was a little disappointing. And since I accomplished everything I was capable of accomplishing today, I decided to go to bed. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week.